Americans on average save about $121 a month on their power bill when they switch to solar panels. But could those savings put you at risk if there's a fire in your house? Here's Megan Bragg with this morning's Verify.
More homes in the U.S. have solar panels on their roofs now. In fact, data from the U.S. Energy Information Administration shows residential power installation rose by 34% in 2020. So one WCNC viewer wanted to know if a resident had a fire emergency at home, would solar panels keep the fire department from gaining access to the fire? Let's verify.
Our sources are the NC Department of Insurance, the U.S. Energy Information Administration, and the Huntersville Fire Department. To bring a house fire under control, firefighters will often poke holes in the roof to vent the smoke. This improves visibility inside the home and improves the odds of survival for anyone trapped inside. The North Carolina Department of Insurance says firefighters do face additional hazards from solar panels on roofs. Some of these hazards include the potential of electrical shock from the solar panel system, a greater risk of the roof collapsing during the fire conditions because of the added weight, fire risk from battery storage systems, and the potential for slips and falls while working on a roof with solar panels. Because of this, a fire scene incident commander has to be cautious about letting firefighters on the roof to fight the house fire with solar panels. When responding to a fire, firefighters are trained to disconnect the power from the home. The Huntersville Fire Department says they take into account all of these variables when fighting a fire. And while solar panels can present a challenge and some additional difficulty, they say it's not something they can't navigate. The Department of Energy says you should let your local firefighters know that your home has solar panels installed so they are aware in case there's an emergency. So we can verify that no, if your home has solar panels, it would not keep the fire department from gaining access to the fire, but it could make fighting a fire a little more difficult. With your Verify, I'm Megan Bragg.
If you have something you would like verified, email us at verify@wcnc.com.